Hey everybody, this is Freddy with 5280scuba.com. Putting earplugs in your ears to scuba dive? Yeah, right. But after you do, you'll never dive without them. We'll get to that in just a minute. I was taught never to put anything in my ears when I went scuba diving. That was then, this is now. Earplugs made just for scuba diving? I couldn't believe it. I never even considered earplugs before. Yet I'm one of those people that has the challenges with my ears, whether it's after an entire week of diving, I've had water in there all week long, or the continuous pressure, swimmer's ear, those kind of things. I have troubles with my ears. Once I discovered that they make earplugs for scuba divers, I won't dive without them. So as far as the cool factor goes, I have to say that having little pink things hanging out of my ears probably isn't the coolest. But I'm willing to be the bigger man because what these things do for me make it so much more of a pleasure of diving. Have you ever gone on an extended trip, a week, 2 weeks, where you dive almost every day? You know, your ears are wet all week long on the inside. I hate that because, you know, third, fourth day, it starts to hurt. Plus you're pressurizing every day, right? Every dive, you're pressurizing, it starts to get really sore. And I'm one of those people that I'm prone to having painful ears on a dive trip, whether it's the water or I start to get swimmer's ear or something. I equalize fine, but mine just get really, really sore. Then there are those people that actually have a challenge equalizing and they overpressure or they push, you know, too hard, too often, continually, and their ears just get really sore. So the best way to explain this product for a scuba diver is really just to go through kind of how they work, right? So the features and the benefits. These things were actually invented by the military, and they were invented to muffle sound for artillery, people on guns. So you put this earplug in your ear. The little part here fits down inside the ear there, and it actually helps hold it in, okay? They do have a hole through them. This is the secret to why it works actually for a scuba diver. If it didn't have a hole, the pressure difference would push this into your ear canal. Whereas the hole allows the pressure to equalize from the inside to the outside. So how does it really help a diver? Okay, couple things. First of all, it minimizes the amount of water that gets in, and the water that does get in doesn't free flush with the open ocean. So think about this. The ocean, even if you're diving in the warm water of 82 degrees, your body doesn't like 82 degrees. Your eardrum likes it much, much warmer. It's about 100 degrees on the inside. And when the eardrum is cool, like the ocean temperature of 82 degrees, that's part of the reason why people have such trouble equalizing, because the eardrum is tight and it's cool. So with the earplug keeping the water on the inside, your head actually warms it up. Just like a wetsuit, the water inside a wetsuit, it actually warms up on the inside, so your eardrum stays soft and pliable, much easier to equalize. Another thing it does for you is it traps the air bubble inside your ear. So you scuba diving, you turn sideways, you can hear that water go right inside. With the earplug, that doesn't happen. The air bubble stays inside. So it compresses as you go down to depth, but when you come back up, it expands again, therefore forcing a lot of the water out. So that air bubble helps you when you pop the earplug out and you're done with the dive, you shake your head, it helps force the water back out of your ears. So warming up the water on the inside makes it easier to equalize. Trapping the air bubble inside, and when it expands, it comes back up. It pushes a lot of the water out. It just makes it so much easier. They were developed by the military to muffle sound. So there's not just scuba divers that use these. This brand is JBL. They're Hydro Seals. I use them. I've tested them. I've used them for over a year now. They work wonderful. They stay in your ear. They fit well. You have to get the right size, but they fit well. And they actually have a few little baffles, a couple sets of baffles that helps stay in the air, helps minimize the water from coming in and out, and it just kind of helps it stay snug in there. They're very comfortable to wear. The Hawk's noise breaker, that's what they call it. That's what JBL's term for the noise breaker. Allows pressure equalization, and it still allows the sound to go through. So motorcyclists ride these. Musicians use these. surfers, gun enthusiasts, swimmers. You don't have to be a scuba diver to use them. So they block quite a bit of the sound, but because it has that canal through there, you can actually still hear okay. It just, takes a number of the decibels down. So it does minimize the flow of water in and out, and it keeps the water in to warm it up. So it helps you clear. They do fit snugly in what's called the concha bowl. So if I were to put this inside my ear, I just push it in. It's that easy. That piece fits right inside the concha of the ear, and that's what holds it in. So you don't need strings, you don't need leashes. It just fits right in there. It's very comfortable. You can wear it for hours if you wanted to, and it doesn't get sore. And they work as designed. There's 3 different sizes to choose from. Pretty easy to tell the difference. The right ear has the red, the left ear has the clear, and there's 3 different sizes. So once you find the right size for you, it's that easy. I would buy an extra pair, just because if you ever lost one, you'd hate to be on a trip, and they're very affordable. So the quality and the function, they are made out of silicone. They're hypoallergenic. When they fit right, they work perfectly. They're comfortable. They don't hurt on extended dives. They never get pushed inside your ear. You can use them numerous things. If you're a shooter, if you are a musician, ride a motorcycle, block the loud sound, but you can still hear through them. They work just exactly as designed. And the pink makes them easy to find if you were to drop them on the deck, drop them in your mask box or something like that. They're not clear silicone like everything else. Their value, for what they do, they're worth twice the price. I won't dive without these, and that's the truth. There's a couple different brands that I go back and forth because of demo purposes, but I will not dive without these. I'm going to Fiji for 2 weeks, and there's no way I could get a second weekend diving if I dove every single day, 3 to 4 dives a day. My ears would be trashed after 7 days. But with these things, I can dive 2 weeks, no problem at all. They help me drain more of the water out of my ears because that air bubble that stays in there. So they are worth twice the price. That's never the factor when people are deciding to use these or not as to how expensive or how affordable they are. I believe you will absolutely love them. Their unique properties, really, who heard of an earplug for scuba divers? The fact that the hole makes it perfect. So these are not what you were warned about in your training. So rating these for durability, I honestly don't think you'll be able to keep them long enough to wear them out. They're silicone masks, if you take good care of them, last 20 to 25 years. I had a pair for about 1.5 years, but then I lost one of them. You tip your mask box over, they bounce, they disappear, rascally little guys. So I always carry 2 pair on a trip now. They're cheap, so I won't dive without them, so I don't want to get stuck without them. And you can't find them everywhere. They're not that easy to find. So as far as the feedback goes, the Hydro Seals of the different plugs that are out there on the market, the Hydro Seals fit differently than the other ones. Not better, not worse, they just fit differently. They're a little more snug. It's kind of like headphones that you use for your earphones. But I've never had sore ears from wearing these. I'll wear them 3-4 hours in a day sometimes diving, and when I pull them out, when I'm totally done, it's not painful, it's not sore, and what they give me far surpasses any discomfort. Really easy to take in and out, so that's never a challenge. I would prefer some improvements, and the improvement really would be, I would love to have different colors. Perhaps even the different sizes could be different colors, but pink is just not my color. So, if they had blue or they had vibrant yellow or orange or something like that, I'd prefer more color choices. It is nice that they're color though, because clear getting lost in your mask box, literally that's where I keep them. When I'm done diving, I pop them out my ears. I put them in a little case, snap it, drop it in my mask box, and I'm ready to go. That way I will never forget them. That's my routine. You pull out your mask, you defog it, put it on the back, put your earplugs in and go. When you come out, take your earplugs out, put them in, take the mask, and you go. Okay? So the pros, they minimize water flow. Your ears aren't open to the open ocean. You get a few drops of water in there, stays in there, warms it up, makes it much easier to clear. It does trap the air bubble on the inside, so that way when you come back up, it pushes some of the water back outside the ears. It does block sound, so if you're not a scuba diver or you do more things like I ride a motorcycle, I love to put these in my ears when I'm riding a motorcycle because it blocks the wind noise, and yet I can still hear when somebody's talking. Okay? So to review this product, starting with the cool factor, we gave it an 8. Not that they're cool having pink things coming out of your ears, but what it does for you means you've spent some time underwater and you're prepared. Features and benefits. They're simple, but we rated them as a 10. What they do for what they are, it can't get any better. The function, what they do for you, it's a 10. I won't dive without them. And the fact that you can use them, multiple people, musicians, motorcyclists, gun enthusiasts. Quality, we gave it a 9. Silicone should last a long time. And the durability, an 8. The value, 9. So you know it took just small change to make this stuff, and they're kind of expensive for what it costs to make them, but who cares? I'd pay twice the price for these things. Our overall BA rating is one of the highest we've given a product, and that is a 9. Now, if you've tried these earplugs or you've tried other earplugs for diving, and you want to leave your comments below, feel free. If there's another product out there that you would like to see us review, something similar or a brand new one on the market, just let us know. We'll get to it as quick as we can. Thanks so much. Whether you're a beginner or whether you're a seasoned pro, you can help us out. If you've used this product, leave your comments below. That helps us, that helps others as well. If there's another product you'd like to see us review, let us know what it is, and we'll get to it just as soon as we can. And by subscribing to our channel, you'll get to see all the different reviews that we do in the future. And that freaking little bell thing.